Mr. for Foos.
That's how you do it right there.
Butch
bro.
Escobar.
How's it going, everybody?
Felipe Esparza right here, man. I was just checking back. I'm like, sometimes you got to check back on your comment, man, to see if everybody wants to engage in a fight.
Yeah, have arguments.
You know, sometimes I like to engage with people, and usually I don't like to engage with people politically because that usually goes, takes up too much time and energy, and then you're arguing with a guy with 0 followers, 0 everything.
Yes.
And you realize, oh man, I lost this fight the first time I commented.
You did, yes, yeah. I realized that. Yeah.
So now I just jump in with comments on non-political pages. Like today, can you post up Pyramid Lake?
Off the 5 in the Grapevine.
Yes, somebody was doing one of those. Here it is. One of those. It's in Nevada? No, it's in Los Angeles, California.
Yeah,
where you from,
Cali.
bro?
It's at the very southern, northern end of Los Angeles County.
So, I went in on this page with Pyramid Lake.
Okay.
And there's a side door right there, right? And then people were asking, "What's in that side door?" Then the most smart answer was from a guy who said that the door there.
Look up side door on Pyramid
Lake. It's
a
door that just opens up and you can see all the pipes and all the water flowing from Northern California, and right there is where they use the machines to connect it.
That one in the middle over there on that one right there.
And you gotta hide it because
that one.
And you have to hide it because the eyesore, and it don't look cool. Like motherfucker, people are fishing and they see a gang of pipes inside the mountain, so they put that door. But then another answer, which is the one that got me, this guy put up this real smart answer. Then at the end, he said, "I don't know either." He said, "I don't know either" at the end.
Right.
Yeah, he got me with that one. So it was all scientific, bro.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
That's the best scientific answer.
So I posted up that I opened that door once and found a portal and an easier way to get to Pacoima. All people are commenting, laughing, bro.
Yeah.
And they're putting their own comments. And I said, "Yeah, man, when you go," and then I say, comment back on this guy right now. "Yeah, man, Richie Valens' guitar's in there."
That's fucking hilarious, dude.
So I get more fun doing those.
Right.
Also, there was one time there's a black woman. She was arguing with a regular man, and the man had short hair with a big forehead, and he had like circus clown hair. And I left a comment. Everybody was commenting like, "She's mean. The black Karen, why is she being so mean?" And I posted, "Why is she treating Richard Simmons like that?"
I think I seen that one, dude. That one that comment went viral, kind of. Like, man. It had like thousands of likes, if I can remember, in like the 20s.
For me, bro, I know we mentioned this before, but the best comment I ever read was when that Dominican guy with the big old funky raccoon hat. Just look it up, bro. Funky guy with funny hat slaps girl in Subway. And
oh yeah, that's the slap heard around the world.
Yeah,
that's what it's called.
Anyways, it starts off with her making fun of all his outfit that's outdated, right? Everything is outdated.
I think it's that first video right there.
Yeah. We already talked about this before, but the comment was that he slapped her so hard that she went back in time where that outfit was in fashion, and then got slapped back to the normal times.
I don't remember talking about that, but that's fucking hilarious.
Show the slap, bro.
He really did too, though, bro. He really gave it to her on that one.
You know, I went in a rabbit hole on this, right? I went in a rabbit hole on this, Butch.
Yeah.
And They interviewed him as a hero in the New York Telemundo.
Oh, no shit. That is fucking hilarious, dude.
Anyways, dude, he beats up everybody. He slaps everybody.
He's a slapper.
Yeah. But, man, that comment, bro, murdered me, bro. Murdered me. That he hit her so hard.
That's so hilarious, bro.
You know, like when they say, I'm going to slap you back into tomorrow?
Yeah, bro, that's what he did.
He goes, he slapped her so hard. He didn't just slap her back into tomorrow. He slapped her back to the time when that outfit was in fashion and he was getting mad props.
Oh, my God,
and
that's
then
hilarious.
She came back, bro, to the future.
Yeah, bro. She popped back in behind him. Bro, that's fucking hilarious, dude. Holy shit.
So that comment, bro, was not even a racial comment, you know.
No, a lot of them were good comment.
A lot of them were real racist, like he slapped the black out of her.
Right. But
that's not even funny, bro. That's not even original. But now, getting slapped back in time, bro, that's a good one.
Bro, it's so funny. Like, you kind of like forget how like that, like that's the thing is like, bro, this is a serious moment. I love this shit because it's like a serious moment in time, in the time that it's happening, bro. If you're on the subway, you're like, oh, right? But like you watch it back and it's fucking hilarious, especially the comment kind of tones it down.
That reminds me of a fist fight I saw in the neighborhood where this dude got beat up, but they were both good fighters.
Right.
But my friend was describing the way that my friend described the fight was hilarious, bro.
Yes, dude.
What happened, bro? Oh man, he slapped this fool so hard, bro. He looked like a gay Elvis, bro. And then he fucked him up at the end. He looked like the Incredible Hulk, almost there.
Oh my God, bro. Yeah, I love shit like that, dude. I love fucking hood commentators, bro.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Oh my God, bro.
Crying all the time.
Yeah, dude. The comments is the best comic right now of 2025, bro. I feel like comment sections, best comic of 2025, easily.
Anytime, you made it when your comment makes the news.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, bro.
Like if your comment makes it in the news and they read your tagline and your tagline is like a nasty name in Spanish, nobody knows. like Vergadura 21 said Maricon.
Oh my God, bro.
Maricon eats logs 43.
Yeah, dude. Every once in a while you catch those on the fly where someone's name is like something really derogatory and and they'll be like this happened today, and then they show a comment underneath and you're like, oh my God, bro. That's like the fucking grossest thing ever, dude. But
did you ever have a friend, bro, that no matter what the situation, he'll change that person's name to what it is? Like it'll be like there's a dirty ass fool, all dirty, and he'll say something like, "Oh man, that guy, his name is John Messersmith."
Wait,
he's all messy.
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying. Like they like throw in the like what you are into your name. You know what I mean?
I saw an old man like that.
Yeah, bro. Like I like guys. I like when people come up with that. You sent me that meme the other day of the Sopranos when they're like, we got a blah 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 over here, and there was all the different ways.
We got Mother Teresa over here, right? I always been good at those, bro.
You're fucking really good at those, bro. Like, you'll fire those out when someone comes in and starts talking and says something, bro. It's like you're just waiting for it to happen.
Yeah, man. Somebody goes, like, that guy gets you sister pretty. Oh, here, Johnny come lately over here. You don't like your brother-in-law? Yeah, man. You know what? Go get your shoe shine box, homie.
I could not. I would get in so much trouble. But I remember one time you were like, we got this. One time, like, someone gave us some weed. As soon as we got into the like green room, you're all, we got open mic weed over here, and I died. I fucking died. And ever since then, bro, anytime like I have bad weed, me and my girl will be like, this is like some real open mic shit, dude.
This is like getting the green room weed.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, that shit is so funny, dude. I died when you said that. I
We got
think about that every time.
Yeah, man. Shout out to if you guys want to advertise on the history for Foos, we're selling ads on Butch Escobar's kneecaps, man. If you want to,
Yeah, check it out. Oh shit, bro.
if you want to put an ad on his kneecaps, we will green screen his kneecaps green, and you could just fucking post it up right there, man.
I got away with shorts on the last
You
episode.
know your bones are coming out, bro.
I know, bro.
For that bone spur. You see? You see? The fool got skulls and
it's like
shit.
An alien face.
His Day of the Dead.
Yeah, dude. So here's the deal. It's still summertime here in LA.
It'll never be not summertime, huh?
It cools down. And the weird thing about LA is it gets really cold in the winter, like for some reason. You know, like there's a period of 3 or 4 months where it kind of gets nice and cool. And we're almost there, and I could go back to wearing pants in the daytime. But right now, I gotta wear these fucking raggedy ass shorts. I think one more week, dude. Today was kind of cool coming in.
I'm laughing right now because I'm listening to everything you're saying, and I'm agreeing with you because, like, if you want to wear a sweater like this, you got to get up at 5 and take it off at 9.
Bro.
I'm already hot, dude.
Yeah.
Who am I kidding here?
Yeah.
You know, bro, who am I kidding, bro? I should be wearing sandals.
Yeah, dude. Today is like, well, because I feel like when you're chilling, but you know, like in a setting like this, for me, I got to be comfortable. And the other thing is actually I'm comfortable anytime here. We got like AC, we got a fan. But when I go home, I don't have a car with air conditioning right now, and that was my fault. I moved to LA without a car with air conditioning, thinking like, oh, I'll just roll down the window. And dude, sometimes the air is so much hotter outside than the inside of the car. And that thing just bakes, dude. Like I hate that car. Like it's like a sauna. You know, so like the winter months are almost coming, dude. And then, you know, you root for like, all right, this year I'm gonna go out and get a car. I'm gonna go.
Who's that on your t-shirt?
This is Rachel Wolfson, buddy.
Yeah.
This is Wolfie, the homie. She's the first female member of the Jackass crew.
Put her up.
Rachel Wolfson. Shout out to Wolfie, one of the first homies I ever made. Working on the tour with you, and fucking like my little sister now. And we communicate often. She's out there in Austin. Go see her.
She was one of the first comedians I saw pre-pandemic, I think, that went viral on the Laugh Factory page. Her and Gabby Lamb.
Oh, really? Okay.
Like, it was up to like 6 million, bro.
No way.
But it was only on their page. Imagine it was on YouTube.
Oh, wow.
Like, it would have been at least 50 by now. But
I would have made money for them.
Yeah, it would have made a lot of money for them. But it was like she had like, at that time, you know, what I saw like from young comics, it was like the perfect 7 minutes. Like, beginning to end, like, and I mean perfect as far as like saying that it's funny from beginning to end, and it's not so much like me, like dirty and shit. Or
right.
It was pretty good comedy.
Are you a fan of clean comedy?
I'm a fan of every comedy, bro.
Sure.
I like comedy that makes me surprising me at the end, but where it's dirty still, but not too clean.
Yes.
Like this one comedian I saw from the South, he had a joke about they're gonna try in a new bull, right? So all the bulls were gathering around, and all the bulls said, "Well, I got 5 cows. I'm not about to share mine with that bull."
Okay.
And then the other bull goes, "Well, I got 3. I'm about to give up 3." And then the other guy goes, "I got 2. I ain't giving up 2." Right?
Right.
And then the other guy goes, "Man, I ain't got nobody. And I'm still trying to get everything," right? So then the big bull shows up, bro, and he's like all over the place. He's like, ruff, rawr. He's like shaking, bro. He's shaking, trying to get out. And he comes out, and all the bulls see how big he is. And then the first bull goes, "You know what, man? ain't no point of being greedy, you know.
Right.
I have 5, you know. I don't mind giving up a couple. And then they would go, you know, God, I you know what? I'm a real. Like, all I need is 1 and shit, right? So the other bull starts making a lot of noise, bro, and starts going crazy, bro, and going rrr, rrr, making all kind of noises.
Okay.
He goes, "What are you doing?" I'm letting him know I ain't no cow. Cause he's the one with no
Bro,
cow.
that's such a dad joke, but that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, so
yeah.
This guy has an album with jokes like that, bro.
Those are great. Yeah. I remember
That's like a jokey joke.
yeah,
that
dude.
You can flip it, rewrite it 5,000 times.
It's a street joke. It's like the whole like car broke down on the side of the road.
This guy extends this joke for like. Anyway, so
no.
I'm letting him know I ain't no cow.
Bro, that is fucking a really good
but
one.
still, like, you can still get away with that on television because it's not dirty. But it also ain't clean.
Right.
It's like thought provoking.
Yeah, no, it is. It is, dude. That's fucking a really good joke, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that stuff, dude. That's the thing is like, I admire like cleaner comedy.
He's a Southern comic, bro. Just look him up so you'll give him a credit. Yeah, sure. I don't, Southern comic, Bull's joke.
I curse a lot. And
he did that joke with no cursing.
Yeah, see, that's the thing is I curse a lot, so I admire clean comedy in that way. I don't do too many like sexual jokes really. I talk about jerking off sometimes. But,
him, that's him.
Okay.
What's his name?
His name is
Jerry
Clower.
Jerry Clower.
Jerry Clower is the name of the comedian.
Okay.
Jerry Clower.
Jerry Clower.
Jerry Clower used to open up for another clean comic that I used to follow who recently passed away. A female comic. I forgot her name right now. I always forget. I feel bad. Jean.
Oh,
Jean.
God, we talked about her on our first episodes.
Jean Robertson. She's a very, very clean comedian and a storyteller. And that guy Clowler was her opener sometimes.
Oh no!
Yes.
This is the combo.
Yeah. So she's a speaker, and she was crowned Miss America at one time back in the day, and she's super tall, but all her jokes are she's a very, very good comedian.
Jean Robertson? Oh,
yeah.
Bro, this lady, so fucking funny, bro. You showed me her when we were on the road last week. Bro, she talks about her husband. She calls him left brain. And like, honestly, when like I saw that part at first, I was like, all right, this is going to be a corny old lady with her stupid nicknames for her husband. But actually, bro, like, it really works with her. It really works with the way she talks. It works
the rhythm of the way she speaks.
Yeah, bro, this is the thing. Bro, here's the thing about comedy that Felipe is kind of showing me. Like, I'm not a new comic, but I'm a newer comic to like how long someone like Felipe's been around. Okay, and there was
no microphone when I started.
Dude, whoa! When you started, you had to send in VHS tapes.
Yes, bro.
Like in an
8x10.
Yeah, I started right around like the time emails were starting to work a little bit, but you still had to send in your tape. But dude, so you know, like I try to learn a lot while I'm on the road from him. Like that's really why I feel like I'm here for me is like I'm like, so to speak, in a way in a school. So like one night we're sitting down in your room and we start watching. You put on that fucking really famous preacher that everybody likes.
Yeah.
That takes money from everybody. Yes, Joel Osteen, right? And you go, forget what you think about this guy. Forget how you feel about him. Just watch him and see how he talks to people. See how he communicates. And bro, like it was so genius, dude, because like I really started to see, you know, and obviously I didn't get pulled in by him, but I could see what he does. And what Felipe was pointing out, like, watch how convincing this fucking guy is as he talks to his people. You know, there's a reason why he makes so much money doing what he does. And I'm not saying it's for a good reason. I'm not saying I think it's a bad reason. You know, I don't think he's a good dude for what, like, anybody who makes money proselytizing like that. But what I'm trying to point at is the pure naked truth of his, like, the performance, you know? Like, I'm trying to get by. I know people are, like, losing their mind here. Some people are like, I love that guy. But, like, really, all I'm trying to point out is how effective an orator he is.
Oh, that's right. I was like, he walks in. I remember, bro. I was like, just, you know, I'll probably rolling one up, but just chilling, bro.
Yeah.
And then I was getting ready, and it was pretty loud.
Yeah.
And this fool came in quietly, and he sat down, bro. Like, and it was like, damn, I should have brought my headphones or something.
Yeah.
He
yeah,
thought
we're
it
getting
was,
ready to go.
He was mad. At least have it on Fox News, at least. So, but then he started listening, and I pointed out, watch this part. And he was speaking in some small town. So this fool makes up a story about a guy he met in a small town.
Right.
So there was this guy, and he keep the name, and he don't make the name too long. There was this guy named Jim Abbott that I met in Springfield, Alabama at one time, and he was telling me about the way growing up in the South and the struggles that he went to and prosperity, and then he never used riches. Prosperity was a long road for him.
Right.
And I'm here to tell you guys that this man is now living in a big ass house. That's the fries.
Right.
That's the milkshake, bro.
Right.
He already gave you the burger.
Right.
But and the fries and the fucking soda. But now he's showing you now a milkshake.
Right.
Because the guy, he went like, boom, he had a big mansion now. Now you're gonna have to listen how he got the mansion.
Right, you're in.
Because if he threw the story without mentioning the mansion, nobody want to listen to that shit.
Right, right.
It's like when you see a movie, bro, you gotta see the trailer first. Nobody gonna watch a movie without no trailer.
Yes.
So you gotta throw in that prosperity was not too far away.
Right.
But one day he took a bus that took him to prosperity, and now he's living in a big house with maids and mansion.
Right.
And then people are listening to
right.
Because they're all in a small town.
And they're ready to throw in now. And that's the thing, man, is like...
Know your audience.
So and he knows his audience, but I'm listening to how Felipe is explaining, like, look how effective he is, right? And then fast forward to, like, I don't know how many times we watched something together and we talked about and broke down what they do on stage or how they speak. But he shows me this video of, what was her name again? Her last name? Gene Robertson, right? And again, I come in with preemptive notions thinking like, all right, let's see what this like lady's all about, you know? And actually I'm watching her smoothly deliver one of the cleanest, like non-dirty, funniest, like forms of comedy I've ever seen. It was like if you, and again, you got to let go of like your place and time. You have to like, you know, I think the problem that we have right now in this country, especially with people on my side of the spectrum of political stuff, is that everybody takes things too seriously. Or they go, well, that makes sense to me. Like if you watch Richard Pryor right now, he's not going to make you laugh because what he talks about is shit that was happening at that time. And that's why people were dying when they would watch him. And so if you could take...
He might be an example. I definitely see what you're...
Right, but if you take away a lot of filters that you have when you're watching somebody and you watch their fluidness, you watch why they're effective, especially if you're a comic. Like, it's... Dude...
Like on the opposite side, have you ever heard like the story of Dave Chappelle seeing Michael Richards go through that freak out?
Yes. Okay.
He's like going through the freak out and he goes, damn, Kramer is bombing.
Yeah.
He just sees the
That's what I saw, man. He was bombing.
He was just bombing and he didn't know how to get out of it. And like, that's the other thing is like, that's bombing. So the Michael Richards thing is bombing.
How do you come back from that though? If you would do it?
You can't, I don't think you can come back from that. It's bombing plus the ego that you're famous and that everybody's there to see you. You sold out the show. And you're like, this is how famous I am. I sold out the world famous, you know, Laugh Factory in Hollywood. And that's your ego. Anybody dude, I don't give a fuck who you are, bro. If you sell out a show,
he was there to do a guest spot.
Don't act like you're a humble human being, bro.
He was doing a guest spot.
Right. Oh, he was doing a guest spot? Oh man.
Like he bumped comics went up.
Oh, and he bumped too, bro. You don't bump. Like, see, that's the thing is, but your ego tells
But
you.
he's trying
Like,
to do new stuff, trying to get back into the
people
scene.
are probably like, Kramer, I want to fuck with you. You're one of the most famous people in the world. Like, right? This is right after.
And then he was
this-
yelling at
yeah.
when he was heckling. He was yelling at the N-word at the wrong people. It was somebody else.
Oh my god. Yeah, I
So
watched.
you know how it is, bro. When
yeah.
you bomb, bro. Everything ain't just not going your way.
But here's the thing where here's the part where you go, this is like, this is where you take it personal, I guess, is when you go, it's like a drunk person, bro. When they start, like when your dad's all drunk and he's all, that's why I never wanted you in the first place. I fucked your mom that one night. She said, come with me. And I came with her. And now I fucking have you.
I don't think that person was be saying all that with an audience watching.
No, but I'm saying like when your dad's drunk.
Yeah.
Not my dad, but like when there's a drunk,
My dad.
someone who's drunk and then speaks the truth. And then later on is like, I'm sorry, I said that. I didn't mean that. In my mind, you're like, no, your brain was the loosest it's ever
That'll
been.
be my dad, bro. He'll get drunk and then and then he'll start making fun of everybody. Then he'll get to me. And then like and I had a study probably. And you, pichi, ta, 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 ta. I'm gonna say it again, bro. And if you laugh, I'm walking out of here. Seriously, man. I'm a walk out of here, bro.
Your dad
If
really...
you
Hold on.
If you laugh at that again.
Let me do it without laughing. Your dad really...
Yeah, bro. I'll be trying to get a word out, and he'd be like this, but pretending to hold a machine gun going.
That's fucked up, bro. No, I didn't laugh, bro. I didn't laugh.
You know what, bro? Let's talk about fungus and toes.
No, come on, dude.
Let me show you my
yesterday. The other day, last
you got that photo of my ingrown toenail when I took it out? Pull it up there.
No.
History for fools. We're talking about menstrual periods. No.
Oh my God, bro. The history of
The show's been taken over by Concrete Live.
the history of menstrual time. Oh God, bro.
Yeah, English wasn't my first language.
Bro, no, it's perfect. Oh my God, let's just roll with it, dude. Start throwing up period history.
Show a picture of Carrie.
Okay, minstrels. Minstrels in cartoons actually is what this.
If I had all wrong, I'm supposed to put the period of minstrel. Anyways.
I need my asthma medicine. Hold on, bro. I'm not even fucking around, dude. Holy fuck, that's hilarious. Oh, man. Holy fuck, bro. That was hilarious, dude.
So, one day we're chilling, like we're always chilling in the hotel room, and we stumbled upon on a page that was asking how come cartoons from the old days and cartoons now wear the big white gloves.
Yes.
And
Right.
one of the reasons was I ran into was that because hands are very hard to draw, and it matches. It's hard to draw, and it's easier to show white hands. But then I thought about it. Okay, that makes sense because the magician has white gloves, and you want to focus on his hands,
Right.
too.
Yeah.
But then our scholar here, man, from the University of Duns,
From the University of Menstruation.
the University of Menstruation period, and also, man, he's from his fraternity or party, I Gamma PMSing. He went in a real deep rabbit hole, man, and struck oil.
I did. Oh my God, bro. So yeah, and also
So you Bush went deep, man. Like he's gonna talk about Mickey Mouse and some other stuff that he ran into.
So first of all, when I first saw what we had seen was actually the guy saying like, why do they have gloves? And then he went straight to right away talking about what I think. There's a book called The Birth of an Industry, and it's about
Birth of an industry.
the cartoons basically mimicking minstrels, and the book argues that Mickey Mouse and Daffy Duck and these characters are actually mimicking minstrels, and he puts out a lot of proof. And I will say, like, I think his argument is very valid, but there are arguments against it. Like, Walt Disney wrote in his 1968 biography, the Disney version, he says what you say, that or what you thought they were for and what I thought they were for, and that was to show that they were clearer. Like you could see their hands, you could see them goofing around, and you could see them like leave that picture right there, the marina, first of all, because this is why. This is what they said, and so like you could see him moving around like that. But you see this guy who's dressed like this. Now this is a vaudeville minstrel, and this at the time that this is like the mid 1800s when this is becoming a very popular thing.
Huge, huh?
Bro, huge, like Beatles, huge,
Viral, huh?
like fucking super viral. Like
they loved it, huh?
this is, we did last week. We talked about Mark Twain. Mark Twain loved this show. He loved. There's a pioneer of it called what was his name? Daddy Rice. Let me find
Who
in my notes.
That character is called what?
So there's a character that's named
Jim Crow.
Thomas D. Rice.
Thomas D. Rice.
Yeah. So if you look up Thomas
It's my
D.
boy
Rice,
Tom Eat.
he's the guy. So when you think about Jim Crow. So we'll start here. So like this is one of the first vaudeville acts. Is the first person to like kind of popularize blackface minstrel shows, and we'll get into black people also doing the minstrel show out of necessity. But what we have here is we have the first guy who's made this popular, and his name is Thomas Daddy Rice, and he had a character that did this thing called the Jim Crow. I can't remember. It was like Jim Crow something. It was a dance, and his character was Jim Crow. And when we think of Jim Crow, we think of what? Jim Crow laws, right?
Yeah.
So during abolishment of slavery, they had these things right after when they were doing Reconstruction, what they called Reconstruction. They had these things called black laws, and black laws were like, if you're black and you don't have a fucking job and you can't prove it, you go to prison. And in this prison that we send you to, you're going to work for free on farms. Slavery. So those were the first beginnings of what they took, because at that time they called those Jim Crow laws. And then Jim Crow laws turned into other things that were against black people after black laws were abolished. But there's still, and even to this day, in certain parts of the United States,
The vagrant law was made for black people. And
yes, okay.
because you couldn't just like today in America, you could just walk around the streets without a job and just be a normal guy.
Right.
But back then, man, for black people, with the Jim Crow law, you couldn't be like walking around because they'll ask you, where do you work? What are you doing here? Where are you going? I'm going to college. What college? They'll just put you in jail. And that was the Jim Crow, right? So Jim Crow was the name of the character, and because they will call black people crows behind their back, they will call him crows. Then the character is called Jim Crow, and later on, they will call black people just Jim.
Well, you know why that is, right?
They will just call black people just Jim, which is why Sam Sennett
what?
named his character Black Jim.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You're talking about Mark Twain.
Mark Twain, yeah.
Yeah, Samuel Clemens. Yeah, he
Black Jim.
Yeah, so his character was N-word Jim. And so then, Mark Twain was really
Jim
popular
is
writer.
a name that was a derogatory name for black people, like Jimmy Rig.
Yeah, so they were calling him crows, and then they called him Jims, and that's where you get Jim. Yeah,
Hello, racist name, read them.
says Jim Crow is obscure, but probably refers to slave songs that refer to an African dance called Jump Jim Crow.
Ooh, okay. Oh yeah, and that's the song. Well, that's the song that Daddy Rice was singing. Was Jump Jim Crow.
Yeah, man.
But this is that guy.
And then later on, it became another song called Jimmy Crack Horn, I Don't Care.
Yes, and Oh Susanna is about.
Yeah. And
Oh
also,
Susanna also is about a guy that's like leaving a slave that's leaving his wife behind.
for reals?
Yeah.
Oh, Susanna.
Oh Susanna, don't you cry for me.
Let me see if I remember the song. Oh, Susanna, oh, won't you cry for me? Or on my way to bum 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 with a banjo on my knee.
Yeah. It's about
On my way to where?
Alabama.
On my way to Alabama with a banjo
Bill
on my knee.
Oh, Susanna, oh, don't you cry for me, for I come from Alabama with the banjo on my knee.
I don't know the other words.
Yeah, I don't know the other words to Oh, Susanna either.
I think it's Jimmy Crack Corn, I don't care.
Oh, Susanna and Jim Crow connected because the song was written by Stephen Foster, a composer known for writing minstrel show music. If you're wondering, okay, how does this translate to what Mickey Mouse was doing? And
Because after all that stuff was done, cartoons came along and they just didn't know how to do cartoons any other way.
well, it was a popular way to slip them in. And that was the thing, was that cartoons were actually the very first cartoons to come into play were, so 1913 to 1916 is when animation started becoming an industry in the United States. And its first viewings was like on stage with, one of the first guys and kind of like a mainstay in animation. And this kind of guy who I think really kind of invented it. And once you have this up, get ready for those other pictures that I sent you yesterday. There's a guy named James, wait, where is it? McKay. Windsor McKay. Okay.
He wrote it?
So Windsor McKay, no, he's the first guy to start animation. And he was like a comic writer for the New Yorker. And he had a comic that was called Little Nemo. And a lot of the characters in it were like really like Africanized, like black with big lips and like like way over stereotyped faces, right? And so he started doing these animations on his vaudeville like tours, where he would do the lamp stuff.
Yeah.
What did we talk about last week?
There was the
lamp shows, the magic lamp shows, right? Remember? And he would do those, right? And that was like and they had the gloves and stuff, and they were kind of mimicking minstrels. And the thing was the transition to entertainment through cartoons, and was easily making these characters into minstrels. And Felix the Cat, if you look up Felix the Cat,
used to be Squareface.
Felix the Cat's writer, Otto Mesmer. Yeah, so Otto Mesmer admittedly said, yeah, he's a black guy, like doing minstrels. And that was the thing, is that
With a magic bag of
like,
tricks.
the most popular minstrels were black minstrels, because see, at the time, minstrel was like making fun of black people. It was saying like these lazy, goofy people who don't want to work are just dancing around all day. And that's what like the minstrel
What a
was.
narrative to write on.
Bro, what's crazy is watching the fucking minstrels like the girl who plays Dorothy on Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Judy Garland, minstrel. I'm sorry to make you keep looking up stuff, bro. Judy Garland, minstrel. It's like, how did this not freak you out even back then? Like, how did you look at this and go, that's kind of creepy? Outside of like, yeah, it just looks creepy. Go to the third one underneath that one you're looking at. That one right there. Look at that, bro. Like, how does that not creep you out? Like, how
Those
does
are white people, huh?
Those are all white people. And they look fucking scary. Even if like you didn't know they were doing blackface, you'd still be like, what the fuck? I'd be like some Southern dude sitting in my fucking farm. I finally get fucking TV, and then I fucking see this shit. I'd be like, what the fuck is that? Like, it's so crazy that that's like what was the norm back then. But anyway, this was the norm, and this was like the biggest, hottest thing ever. And so the transition was pretty easy for them to make these cartoon characters very minstrelly because it just fucking sold.
So right here, this joke is a minstrel joke right here that we're gonna see.
Okay.
And he just ate a moon pie. He bought a moon pie from somebody.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love this movie.
Yeah. He just pretended moon pie, right? And he
Yes.
spits it out here. We think it's poop.
Oh
And then-
my god.
And he starts making fun of him. He does the little minstrel face. Watch. And then he says, "How you see my pappy? Hello there."
Ha, 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 ha. Oh my god, I never caught that when I.
He's basically calling him a bunch of slurs after he.
A bunch of slurs after
Oh wow!
Yeah.
My god.
that. So let's get back to them gloves.
Holy.
But see, that's a minstrel joke.
Yeah. They're snuck
But
in.
when you were talking about that, I remember that scene, and
Right.
that's a minstrel
Right.
callback joke.
Okay, and that's the thing is that these are spread all over our like
So South forever, huh? But
well, just our own way of speaking now in
Yeah.
America. How there's like, dude, Mickey. So someone pointed this out. Mario from Mario Nintendo wears gloves as well, just like Mickey Mouse does. And then the glove. There's like, and I was just playing this on the plane last week. The glove. So there's a top character in Smash Brothers. And I just started playing Smash Brothers, and I got to this character, and it's called the Master Hand. And the Master Hand is a fucking Mario glove, but it's a glove. It's basically just a Mickey glove.
is that crazy?
Yeah, bro. And it's like, yeah, see, there's the Master Hand. And so,
That's creepy.
it does make it very suspicious, man. And I gotta side with the writer of this book in a lot of ways because, like, there's a lot of blending. I don't know if you could go to that page, man, that I sent you a link to.
The USC one.
Yes. And there's videos on there, bro. Okay, check out this video, bro. Check this out. That's a very first version. This is this guy who is just kind of inventing animation, or he's one of the leaders in animation.
Animation, yeah.
And this is one of the first characters he presents. This is how he's explaining to
Cohen.
people how he makes this character.
Oh wow! Look at that. He just drew Cohen, the Jewish guy.
Yeah. Yeah, watch. You know, and he's like, you want to I don't know what he's telling his audience, but I'm pretty sure it's like you really want to bring out the racial trademarks in these people. This guy's named.
Can you rewind it back to when he drew the other person before he drew Cohen?
Yeah, for sure.
I want to see if he drew letters first.
Oh,
Yeah, he wrote Con.
dude.
He wrote Con, C-O-N.
No, O-O-N. Don't say the word.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, bro!
I didn't know that. Okay.
I didn't
My
see
bad.
that either.
Yeah,
Holy
he did.
fuck,
He was
dude.
Cohen, bro. It's Jewish.
Oh,
Look.
fuck. Oh!
What do you got?
Oh, just,
Does
okay.
he have a mouth for Mexican? It was too long. It'd probably be a bunch of kids, huh?
Wow,
Hey.
bro.
I bet you if he drew Mexican, it'll be a mom and a wife and a bunch of kids, and the last and the ass is a little dog tail. Hey, if it was
Hernandez Garcia Rodriguez.
Hawaiians will be the age, should be a one big fat dude first, eh?
So this is an archive of
Wow, who is this cartoonist?
bro.
He's ahead of his time.
Windsor McKay,
Let me watch that Cohen one more time, bro. I just can't get that on my head.
dude. Windsor McKay. This is Windsor McKay showing you how he does his vaudeville show. Like,
Oh, that's just a vaudeville show.
this is his vaudeville show.
Oh my God, man.
So he goes to the audience. What's your name there, Sonny? Okay. Yeah, and then he just draws like a racist figure.
I
of
just
you.
thought Dimitri Martin's favorite comic.
So now, so this guy is like the first
Shout out to
animator.
Dimitri Martin, bro.
This guy's the first animator, right? And he fucking starts to like show animation, and it gets really
Bro,
popular.
you think somebody was live at this show, and when they got to Cohen, and then they slapped each other, go, man, that's a rabbi up there.
Bro, it gets worse though.
Let's see.
You want to know how much worse it gets?
Let's see. Gets fast forwarded to the worst.
Okay, so go down to the bottom of that page and then click over to the next one. Okay, so that's okay. Go to that one right there. This is an early version of. Look at check this one out. This is Mickey Mouse, who is a minstrel, meeting with a real, and then this is Mickey talking to a savage or something like that. Is what they call this one, and this is an actual Walt Disney drawing. Okay, there it is. Chinaman's Chance. Okay. This is another one by McKay.
Let's check it out.
This is like a later, this is now this guy is like becoming a better.
Flip.
This is UB Iwork, sorry, but this is the same
Metro
company.
Golden Mayer, produced by
This is
UB
the same
Iworks.
company that like this guy works for, this McKay guy. This is now like industrialized animation.
Hey, who's in there?
And
Mhm. You want beef, huh?
like,
Well,
there
the
you go.
Chinese guy.
Yeah, it's a Chinese guy. And so, like, you know, look, then you got the minstrel character with the gloves. And that's the thing, man, is like race is a big deal back then, and again, we're coming out of vaudeville where like people were able to get entertainment and watch it. And, there's black minstrels back in the day too that are starting to join in because it's the only work that they could get. And then as we're transferring into different mediums, like, as we're transferring into like theater and watching and talkies are coming into play. So the best way to get talkies going, to get animation going, is to go after the most famous acts that people are after. And at this time, it's going to be minstrel.
Yeah.
And then we kind of forget about it because like, you can look this up on YouTube. And I'm going to spell it to you because it's almost so offensive I don't want to say it. Check this out, Felipe. So this is coming out at the same time that Mickey Mouse is doing blackface and all these other characters are doing blackface. And
Cotton
this,
gin.
bro, this is out. Yeah, so that's the name of that brand of gin, which obviously we know, like, and it's got the inventor's name under it. The chocolates say like Chattanooga Choo Choos. This is a really obviously racist fucking cartoon,
Yeah,
right? And this
Carmela
is
Shoes.
offending people even back then.
Prince Shaman.
So this is kind of getting crazy, and people are kind of going, whoa, this is too far. But as people are paying attention to how racist this is, Mickey Mouse and that other bullshit is getting underneath the fence line. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one's really paying attention to Mickey Mouse being a minstrel or Felix the Cat being a minstrel anymore. And so it kind of just gets let go, and people focus on this. And this kind of draws enough outrage that people get mad, and this stuff doesn't last long. And this has actually been taken out of circulation. Whatever we're watching right now is probably unlicensed or whatever, but this is taken out of circulation. And so by Disney, I think, who owns this now. But like there's a lot of cartoons like this that were super offensive. So the Mickey shit gets swept under the rug and it becomes normalized. And now here we are watching characters like even the like latest Goofy movies. They had like there's that one clip that they keep showing where it's a Goofy character going like, "You ever wonder why we're all wearing gloves?"
Oh, Polly's character.
Yeah, bro. Yes. Is that Pauly Shore's character? Yeah. Okay. There you go.
The what character?
Pauly Shore's character in Goofy when he's like, "You ever wonder why we're wearing gloves?"
Yeah.
Like that's like I don't know what year was that movie. Yeah. See.
Why are we wearing gloves? Now I can't look at a magician the same way anymore. He basically looks like a guy that's not wearing.
Do you think the minstrels, like the magicians, were also copying minstrel acts?
I think so. I mean, well, the white gloves to take the tension off the trick, I guess.
Right. Well, yeah, and that's a claim that like Disney made, and like a couple other that like no, the gloves were like to show you what the hands were doing. But there's actually a whole Uncle Tom's Cabin where Mickey actually does blackface.
Yeah, there's a cartoon that doesn't air no more, where the Mickey characters and his friends they put up a minstrel show.
Right, yeah. And they're getting ready and like Mickey like puts a firecracker in his mouth. Yep. It explodes and then he has blackface.
But there was like a lot of sometimes there'll be minstrel punchlines in regular the first early talkies. Because I remember, can you play the episode of Buckwheat sweat, Little Rascals sweating scene?
Oh, that's right. Also, just a side note, Steamboat Mickey, the tune he's whistling, is a old Jim Crow song.
How'd they go?
I don't know the actual lyrics. I looked that up when I was like doing my research on this, and it was just this little side note that I was reading that like that was the connection that the author of that book had made. That it was like, what he was whistling in Steamboat Mickey was an old either slave song or Jim Crow song.
No, man, from the old school, not that one. No, hell no, man. I would never air that on TV.
What is that?
That's the new Little Rascals.
Oh no, yeah, no.
Little Rascals sweating scene? Is there any more?
Little Rascals,
Blackface scene.
Little Rascals sweating scene, vintage. You gotta find it on YouTube.
Yeah, there it is.
Cause see that character right there, she's blackface, but we don't even know it's a boy or a girl.
Right.
Cause there's Porky and then there's Buckwheat.
Right.
And then there's another girl another dude named give me some food, bro. He has a food name.
Oh, Alfalfa.
No, it's a black guy.
Oh, there's Buckwheat.
Yeah, but there's another one. There's his little brother name is Cotton, and Purina.
Purina?
No, Purina. What's the word that sounds like
What
Purina?
are the two black characters in Little Rascals?
Farina. Look at Farina. It's Farina. Farina is like Goofy, bro. You don't know if it's a boy or girl. That's Farina, bro.
Oh shit! What is that? Like Buckwheat's female like counterpart?
But it's a guy.
It's a guy.
Yeah. But there's sometimes he will play a girl. He will play both.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Because they're all
bending gender norms back
he's
then.
He's funny, bro. He's so funny. Because there's a scene. Because you go on YouTube. Farina wishes his father was not in jail. In the scene.
Oh my god, bro.
You don't remember that character?
No, dude. I didn't watch a lot of Little Rascals. I watched a lot of Three Stooges, but we only got like one episode of Little Rascals when I was a kid, like on that TV program. Because it would be morning cartoons, Little Rascals, and then Three Stooges on Saturday.
His name was Alan Farina Hoskins, bro.
Okay.
Alan Farina Hoskins.
I wonder what happened to him now. Like,
born Alan Clayton Hoskins on August 9, 1920 in Boston, Massachusetts. Farina's character was portrayed as both male and female throughout his early art gang days, sometimes both genders. So he was one that played both male and female. I always wondered, like, why? Is this guy a girl? But he actually played both characters.
Dude, that is also kind of crazy because of back then it was like, he's bending gender norms too on top of it.
Yeah, ahead of his time.
Right. But people didn't really pay attention. And that's the thing, man, is like, because I was watching a lot of stuff last night, and a lot of the stuff that I watch is for something like this it's not centralized. Like I have to go all over the place to look for it.
I gotta give a shout out to Farina, the actual actor.
Right.
He had for being a little kid, he had the gift already of making the best, like some facial expressions. I might have taken his facial expressions and did them on stage when I do my stand up, but like scared, happy,
right,
goofy. He had it, bro. He like.
I think I do remember this character now.
That's
because,
him.
Yes.
Right there, I think being shocked.
Yes. Bro. Yeah, because facial stuff was strong back then.
Yeah.
Because the audio sucks so bad on these shows that they're like actual reactions and how they how they moved around had to be a lot
So there's
more.
an episode of Little Rascals when all the little kids they bought answers to the test, and they're asking everybody questions. Right, the teacher's giving them questions, so they asked the little girl, "What did Billy the Kid say when he got to his horse when he got to the place?" And the little kid said, "He said, whoa." And the teacher looked at this like,
Okay.
wrong. And then they asked him, that little kid, Farina, who was hung? Why was Abraham Lincoln whatever, right? And then he looked, because he was hung. And everybody just stay quiet, bro.
Okay.
But because it was like, how did he die? He goes, he was hung. But the punchline was that he was hung.
Okay. This is back then?
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. That's the thing. I wonder what happened to this guy, man. Like, I kind of like, bro, because back then it was hard to get a job, period, as a black person. And then to be in entertainment, because that's the thing I was reading too, is like, with the black minstrels, people are like, why would these black people do this? And it's like,
What's sad about that is that if like that guy that was famous for doing that character, he wouldn't get recognized in the streets. Hey, no, he's not, huh? He's not.
no, they would.
Yeah.
Because on their ads for the minstrel shows, it would show a picture of their white face in the top corner. So it would say, so-and-so as, Billy blah, 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 and it would show throw up like an old minstrel poster. Or just put old minstrel posters. And a lot of them you'll see in the top corner, bro, a picture. Because I was like, these motherfuckers are still getting their recognition.
Hey, white people wouldn't go if it was played by a black guy, huh?
Well, that was the thing. That was the belief. Was like, and then even then, like
There it is. Look,
right. See in the top corner, like they got what they look like right
that
there.
guy's playing her.
Yes, and guys would play black women in these as well. And then go to that middle one with the big middle one that's obvious. That one, yes, that's the same character.
That's a poster at the Comedy Magic Club. Nah, just kidding.
So that's the thing, is they would still get their recognition. Now, if you look up like black minstrels, watch, dude. Here, I'll give you some names.
Al Jolson. We
Al
talked about
Jolson is like, yeah. So Al Jolson is one of those people that made the transition from vaudeville doing blackface, yeah, to
that's one of his songs.
let's see, where are the black minstrel shows? Okay, black minstrels, you're gonna look up Burt Williams and George Walker, or Williams and Walker. So these guys, bro, jumped in the game and were actual black dudes being minstrels. And these two guys right here.
Yeah.
And they still had to blackface it in order for white people to accept it.
So they would have to paint it extra black and then put white?
They would they're already black, and they would get a thing called, I wrote down that too. If you look up like blackface makeup from the 40s or something, it's got a name. It's actually like, there was makeup that was made for blackface, like back in the day. It was called like Fleischer's, like, or something like that. It was called like black paint or black face cover or something. But they had a makeup especially made for doing blackface. And so black guys had to like, still do blackface. They still had to get it ready in blackface because white people wouldn't accept just regular black guys dancing around.
Crazy, huh?
Dude, so crazy.
People want to come back to those days, huh? Nah, they don't.
No, I think we're past that type of racism in a lot of ways. I do think that, like,
or that's about entertaining.
Right. I think there's a lot of racism that's still out there that's unrecognized, that people are just like I think maybe white people, or there's a part of this country that's like, well, that's not racist to me, you
To
know.
you.
And that's the thing is that those are the issues right now. But I don't know if we could. Maybe, dude. Maybe who knows, dude? And I don't know. I'm just thinking positively here. We can't go that far back, bro, where people are doing blackface. But maybe it'll be like a trend one day that like MAGA will pick up, and then all of a sudden everybody's doing that just to piss off the other half of the country. So
Yeah, man. History for fools, minstrels.
minstrels, we'll see you guys next
The
week.
history of what
We have not
this week?
we have not decided, I don't think.
No. This week was the history of what?
Oh, the history of minstrels as cartoons. Yeah.
And why they have the white gloves.
And why they have the white gloves. So, all right. And then maybe
That's the end of that period.
yeah,